Hello everyone, Ms. Carnegie here with another video. Today we're going to talk about multiplying, but multiplying through the box method. This is a method that kids use. Helps them separate the numbers out, turns it to smaller numbers, and then they add their totals to get their final result. So we're going to work with the problem 328 times 26. And this is the box method. So of course, we're going to draw a box. Now, how big you make your box is determined by how many numbers you're going to have. So in this case, we have 3 digits multiplied by 2 digits. So 3 times 2 is 6. So you need a box big enough to have 6 individual sections. So I'm going to draw my box. It does not have to be perfect. It only has to be organized. We're not artists. We're math students. All right. So now I got my box drawn, and I got my 6 individual sections of the box. Now it is time to label the box with your numbers. So what we're going to do is we're going to take these numbers right here and we're going to write them out in expanded form. Expanded form is just basically I got my 3 in the 100 spot, so my spot right here is going to be 300 plus my 2 is in the tens and my 8 is in the 1 spot. All right, this is written out in expanded form. Same thing for my 26. It's going to be written on the side right here. My 20 here plus 6. All right, now that we have that, now we're going to multiply. In a sense, all we're multiplying is just that first number, and then we're adding the zeros at the very end. So I have 2 times 3, which is 6. Then I got 1, 2, 3 zeros. So I add my 3 zeros in here as well. Now, we could say 300 times 20 equals 6,000, which is actually correct. Now I go 2 times 2, which is 4. I got 1, 2 zeros. So I add my 2 zeros to the box. Then I got 2 times 8, which is 16. I got 1 zero. That gives me that. In other words, 300 times 20 is 6,000. 20 times 20 is 400. And 20 times 8 is 160. Now, I'm done with my 20. So I'm going to put a line through it because I don't need any more. Now I got my 6 times 3, which is 18. I got 2 zeros to add. 6 times 2, which is 12. I got 1 zero to add. And 6 times 8, which is 48, and there are no zeros to add. So in other words, 6 times 300 gives me 1,800. 6 times 20 gives me 120. And 6 times 8 gives me 48. Now that I have all my numbers multiplied, I'm going to go through and mark through all my factors outside the box. I don't need those factors anymore. They have served their purpose. Now, what I want to do is I want to take off all my partial products, my numbers inside the box. Now I'm going to write them out and add them together to get my actual answer. So I always start with the biggest number on top. So I go 6,000. I go 1,800, 400, 160, 120, and I close it out with 48. Now I have 6 numbers in my individual sections, so I go to add, I should also have 6 numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One mistake I see with this method is the kids will go through and they'll multiply everything inside the box correctly, but when they go to add it, they'll leave something out. So make sure you have 6 numbers when you go to add up all your partial products. Put my add symbol, draw my line. Now I add. I have all zeros down here to 8. Zeros, 6 plus 2 is 8. 8 plus 4 is 12. So my 2 will go here. I carry my 1 over to the next section. 1 plus 8 is 9. 9 plus 4 is 13. 13 plus 1 is 14. And 14 plus 1 is 15. And I carry my 1 over. 1 plus 6 is 7. 7 plus 1 is 8. So I can say that 328 times 26 will equal 8,528. And to just check our work, we have our handy calculator here. Always, when you're using a calculator, make sure you clear your memory. And you clear memory by pressing your on and off button along with your clear button at the same time. You will see memory cleared. Then you just see clear. Now I'm going to multiply 328 times 26, and I get 8,528. The same thing I got when I showed my work, so I can be assured that my answer is correct. All right, let's go through one more. And at any time, if you need to pause the video or rewind it, please feel free to do so. All right, once again, we're going with the box method to solve a problem. And this time we're going to do 527 times 39. Once again, we're multiplying 3 by 2-digit numbers. 3 times 2 is 6. So I need a big box that has 6 individual sections. Once again, the box does not have to be perfect, just has to be a box. All right, have my sections. Now I'm going to go and label my box with the expanded forms of my numbers. The 3-digit number always goes where 3 boxes are on top. The 2 digits go on the side. So here I have 500 plus 20 plus 7. On the side right here, I have 30 plus 9. Now, once again, all I'm doing is I'm multiplying just the single digit and adding the zeros to the very end. Makes it as simple as possible. 3 times 5 is 15. I got 1, 2, 3 zeros. 3 times 2 is 6. Got 2 zeros. 3 times 7 is 21 with 1 zero. So in other words, 500 times 30 is 15,000. 30 times 20 is 600. Then 30 times 7 is 210. Now, cross that out because I don't need that 30 anymore. 9 times 5 is 45. I have 2 zeros. 9 times 2 is 18. I have 1 zero. Add that. Then 9 times 7 is 63. No zeros to add. So 500 times 9 is 4,500. 20 times 9 is 180. 9 times 7 is 63. Now, just like we did before, we're going to take our numbers and we're going to pull them over to the side and we're going to add everything together so we get our final answer. All right, so first things first, we got 15,000. And while I'm doing this, I want to mention it's very important that we line our numbers up in a proper place value, because if we do not, our answer is going to be off. And one thing I don't want is for you to do all this work to get all the answers, and then your final answer is wrong because you didn't line it up correctly. So make sure all numbers are lined up in proper place value. So here I got 4,500. We have 600, 210, 180, and then 63. Now make sure I have 6 numbers in my box. So I should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 numbers I'm adding. My adding symbol. And now I add everything together. 3. 1 plus 8 is 9. 9 plus 6 is 15. My 5 goes here. Carry my 1 over to my next section. 1 plus 5 is 6. 6 plus 6 is 12. 12 plus 2 is 14. And 14 plus 1 is 15. So again, 5 goes here. Carry my 1. 1 plus 5 is 6. 6 plus 4 is 10. My 0 is here. I carry my 1. And 1 plus 1 is 2. So my final answer is 20,553. And if you're ever confused on where your comma goes, all you do is go to the very last number and count 1, 2, 3, comma. All right, comma go between the third and fourth number, count from the back, and you repeat that until all commas are put where they need to be. So in this case, we only got room for 1 comma. That's why I stopped right there. So now, as always, we have our calculator. And like I said before, always clear your memory in your calculator before you calculate anything, which you see the memory cleared. I hit clear again. So now it's cleared all the way. Now I got 527 times 39. And I get 20,553. The same thing I get when I did the work on paper. All right, so there you have it. That is multiplying using the box method. Hope you learned something from this. I hope you was able to hone on the craft if this is the method that you use. As always, thanks for watching and stay tuned for more videos. Thank you and have a great day.